got AutoCAD up here, so I have all the parts that I've designed, well, drawn up to the original specifications, which are missing. I need to make for my Loyd, mainly above the tracks, the hull parts. So I've drawn it all up in CAD, make sure it all fits together. So then I've drawn up all the panels. I can see where everything fits. For instance, that's the greaser location is here. Then I've drawn the greaser up separately. Where's that now? Here. So this is all based on drawings. I've been on little road trips with my book and my steel rule. So we've drawn up all the parts that are missing, or as much as we can do, the parts that are missing. So now I've got plans. I can then copy that in the workshop and make a replacement. Right down to tiny little pieces. What's this? Oh, this is for somebody else actually. This isn't. I've got mine. This is the starting handle guide. That's the original one of mine. So a friend of mine needs to make one, so I drew it on there for him. But it's been very useful to do this. You find you do sketches on paper, you can then make the part and you lose the sketch. If you do it on here, you can go back and amend it. You can email it to people who are restoring Loyds who might need your help. In fact, you might remember if you watched Facebook the other day on the Loyd page, I made this part, which is the left-hand headlamp and side light bracket. I drew that up on here. The fabrication shop did the folding for me, and then I got the blank that they'd folded back, and then drilled the holes, did the cutout, etc. Made the special 6mm washer to space the lamp up. I'm just working on the lamp's brush guard here. Early Loyds didn't have those, but this later one, such as mine, and most of the ones you see in wartime photographs, they have a brush guard that goes over just the headlamp. There's the side view, there's the front view. Finding an original one is exceptionally difficult. So this one's based on holes that remained in one I've measured and period photographs scaling the lamp relative to the height of the brush guard. I think it'll be reasonably good. I'll just have to make a wooden former and then make one and see what it looks like. That's what I get up to when I'm not freezing cold in the workshop. See ya. Perhaps I won't see you. Perhaps we'll have a little tour around the workshop. We might do that tomorrow because it's night time now. Bit cold. I haven't been doing much in the workshop, just little odds and ends really. We've got, as you can see now, compared to the last video, we've got the two front hull side panels in, front panel in, finally fixed. We've got the cooker box in here with some pans. We've got, you can't see this shot, I'll show you afterwards. We've got one rear panel in, but it needs a relief pressing in the floor. Then there's the rear left panel, that's at the front. I've still got to trim that to size. Engine's in, I'll show you that in a minute. It's all looking good, really. I've still got to do the panel that's missing to allow the camera to look in. That's got to be done. And the other side. We've got the lateral angles in. I should say not lateral actually, longitudinal angles. They run all the way down and they help support the body. One of the strangest things about the Loyd is when you look at individual parts, they're pretty flimsy, And when you initially put a body panel on, everything still moves, and you think, wow, I can understand why the War Office effectively didn't want to keep them after war. They got struck off very quickly and disposed of. But when you start bolting it together, it suddenly becomes, you know, pretty rigid and usable. Yeah, there's not much else to say at the moment. It's a bit cold, so you can't get nice light outside. We just sat in here in the garage. So, cheerio for now, and well, hopefully you'll see us back here with all the body panels bolted on and the engine running, and maybe mobile. There we go.